Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I am going to show you how to create a forget password add-on for the user sign-in process. So let's start. First I'm going to show you the process and I'll explain the codes later. First I'm going to type the email address and pressing the forget password button. So there's a model popped up in here. So I'm going to type my email address to send the code. So I'm pressing the send code button. It loads in here. So after the code was sent to my email address, other model was opened in here. So I'm going to check my email. So you can see the code was sent to my email. I'm going to copy it and paste it in the input field. I'm going to press the send code button. So the alert says OK in here. So it says code verified. So I'm going to type my new password. So I'm pressing the reset password button. Say password reset successfully. So now I'm going to enter the reset password. I'm going to sign in. So you can see it's signed in here, signed into the home page. So this is the process. And I also created a table for the password reset tokens. I connected to the user table using the one-to-many relationship. So now let's see the code. This is the forget password model. This feature is implemented as a 3-step model. Instead of redirecting users to different pages, everything happens inside this pop-up. In step 1, the user enters their email address. When they click send code, the system validates their email format on the front end using JavaScript before sending it to the server. This improves performance because invalid emails don't trigger unnecessary database queries. In step 2, the user enters a 6-digit verification code that was sent to their email. The input is limited to 6 characters and only numeric values are accepted. If the code is correct, the user moves to the step 3. In step 3, the user sets a new password. We validate both fields are filled. As password is at least 8 characters, password match. Only after validation do we send the reset request to the server. Validate email. This function uses a regular expression to validate the email format before sending it to the server. Forget password function. When the user clicks send code, we validate their email, show a loading spinner, disable the button to prevent multiple requests, send an AJAX post, request to forget password process PHP. If the response is success, we automatically switch to step 2. Verify code function. This function ensures the code is exactly 6 digits. Sends email and code to the backend. Disables the button while verifying. If the server confirms the code is correct, we move to step 3. Reset password function. This function handles the final step. It checks password length, password confirmation, required fields. Then it sends a request with action reset. If successful, the model closes and the user can now log in with the new password. Forgot password process PHP file. This file handles generating and sending the reset code. We first validate the email again on the backend for security. We query the database to check if the email exists in the user table. To prevent multiple active reset codes, we delete any previous tokens for that user. We generate a random 6-digit number using random underscore int method. Then we hash the code using password underscore hash method before storing it. We never store the actual code in the database. We never store the actual code in the database. We only store its hash for security. The code expires after 10 minutes. This prevents all codes from being reused. We send the actual code to the user using the email helper function. Now, to reset password process PHP. When action equals verify, we get the latest token for the user, check if it has expired, use password underscore verify method to compare the entered code with the stored hash. When action equals reset, we validate the password, hash the new password, update the user table, delete all reset tokens. This ensures the code cannot be reused. This implementation includes several security measures: prepared statement to prevent SQL injection, hashed reset codes, expiration time limit, all tokens deletion, password hashing, front-end and back-end validation, disable buttons to prevent request spamming. Finally, user enters email, system sends a secure 6-digit code, code is verified, user sets new password, tokens are deleted, password is securely updated. This entire process is secure, user-friendly, and integrated seamlessly into the existing sign-in system. Thank you.